Meanwhile, in Oakland, Marshawn Lynch would get the handoff and begin to recite his dreadlock prayer. Oakland's where I'm from, Oakland's where I stay, trusting the power of dreadlocks, and you never give up on the play. As he would fight and activate beast mode and score for the Oakland Raiders. I'm back, baby. I'm back. That's a Gruden grinder right there. Deshaun Kaiser, now in at quarterback, takes the snap, thinking end zone. But is that Khalil Mack or is that Scorpion? Khalil Mack with the strip sack, and he takes it back to the 24-yard line. I don't care what he does. He ain't no Gruden grinder. Fast, Deshaun Kaiser takes the snap. He's hitting the backfield. He turns it over. It's intercepted by Khalil Mack, who's going to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Raiders could suck my dick. Touchdown, Bears. All right, I take it back. Maybe you are a Gruden grinder. In the Windy City, Russell, I waited until marriage to sleep with Ciara, but she busted it wide open for a feature with future Wilson. Takes the snap, but he's going to be strip sacked by Khalil Mack back at the 40-yard line. Yeah, you got a strip sack, but a real Gruden grinder would have recovered the ball himself. Stop it, John! He has more stats by himself than your entire defense. Admit it. You made a mistake, dummy. All right, I'll admit it. He's a Gruden grinder. You heard me say it here. He's a Gruden grinder. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 3 game highlight commentary. We start down in Miami where Derek Vehicle takes the snap, looking towards the middle. He's got Jordy Nelson for the Oakland Raiders touchdown. That's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. In Miami, John Gruden is no Pete Carroll because they run the ball on the 1-yard line as Derek Vehicle hands the ball to Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch, who activates his dreadlock powers, goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, baby, that's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Nothing beats a Gruden grinder. Down in Miami, the Dolphins looking to take their receipt to the sperm bank because they're looking for a comeback as Jakeem Grant would get the jet sweep toss and go into the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown. That's a nice lead you got there, Gruden. It'd be a shame if you blew it. It'd be a shame if you weren't a Gruden grinder yourself. In Arizona, Sam Bradford takes the snap. There's no way to stop the attack of one Khalil Mack as he forces Bradford to have butterfingers. Fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Bears. You see that, Gruden? That's a Gruden grinder right there. That's a real Gruden grinder. Down in Miami, it appears the Uchiha clan has become the offense for the Miami Dolphins as they run a little bit of trickery and catch the Oakland Raiders in a genjutsu as Jakeem Grant would catch a touchdown pass from Albert Wilson for 52 yards and the Raiders no longer have the lead. John Gruden, what happened to the Gruden grinders? Because the Dolphins is grinding up your defense. Down to Miami we go. Ryan Tannehill takes the snap. He pitches the ball to Albert Wilson, who cuts it up on the left side of the field, and he's off to the races. He's running away from the Raiders defense like the Kardashians run away from a white cock. He high-fives Jakeem Grant, goes into the end zone for the Dolphins score. The Raiders have not only blown the lead, but they've blown the game. Looks like I need some more Gruden grinders. Thank you for calling the Cleveland Pastry Shop. My name is Baker Mayfield. How may I help you? Yes, can I have an order of those apple turnovers as the ball is intercepted by the Oakland Raiders and they took the turnovers to McDonald's? Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Your turnovers taste like shit. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. Now that's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Bucks facing 3rd and 11. Ryan Fitzmagic-Patrick takes the snap, but Khalil Mack says Hogwarts does not exist. Harry Potter's just a book, dummy. And it's recovered by the Bucks, but it appears that Fitzmagic no longer exists, courtesy of Khalil Mack. I don't know how it took you an entire game to convince somebody that Harry Potter isn't real. A real Gruden grinder would have made sure they knew before the game started. Jameis Winston takes over in the 3rd quarter looking for a miracle, but the ball's going to be disrupted by Khalil Mack and intercepted by Danny Trevathan, returning the ball towards the right, and he's going to be caught in some sort of genjutsu that takes him a long time to break out of at the 40-yard line. But it's a turnover for the Bucks. Khalil Mack made another play, John. He might just be a Gruden grinder, John. The Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield looking to throw the ball, but no, somebody used TM46 Thief. He was strip sacked, and it's recovered by the Raiders. Who the hell needs a Khalil Mack when you got defensive men who are Gruden grinders? That's a lie, John. Just look at the stats. Khalil Mack got more stats across the board than your entire defense. Admit it, he's a Gruden grinder, you big dummy. Out in Oakland, 29-yard field goal for Matt McCarron. He kicks it. It's through the uprights. It's good. The Raiders finally have their first victory on the season. They're all ecstatic. John Gruden can finally say, my group of Gruden grinders got it done, baby. Seahawks in the Vermello zone. Rosetta Stone Galician, motherfucker. As Russell, I turned a hoe into a housewife. Wilson finds his man in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. I wish we can find a goddamn pass rusher. We need a real Gruden grinder on our team. Here comes Derek Vehicle, but oh no, he's got another flat as he's gonna be sacked back at the 17-yard line. Very next play, why doesn't he put air in his tires? He's sacked again, and the ball's recovered by the Seahawks down at the 10. What happened to the Gruden grinders, John? Where are the Gruden grinders? Back to Oakland we go. Derek Vehicle takes the snap on 1st and 5 from the 31. He's got Roberts over the middle, wide open in the seam for the Raiders touchdown. That's a real Gruden grinder right there, baby. Did you see Khalil Mack make any plays today? No, because he was out with an injury. Gruden grinders don't get hurt, baby. 2nd and 9 for the Oakland Raiders. Derek Vehicle takes the snap from the 30-yard line. He's looking over the middle. He's got his man Jared I like to cook, who'd go into the end zone for the Oakland Raiders touchdown to take the lead. Yeah, baby, we only want Gruden grinders out here in Oakland, unlike that man who's inactive today. I'm talking about Khalil Mack, who's probably taking a nap. Since he was inactive, he ain't getting no snaps. Therefore, he ended today with no sacks. A real Gruden grinder would get a sack even when they're not playing. Derek Vehicle takes the snap. He must have put the car on the ramp because he gets airborne and drives into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. That's my quarterback. He's a real Gruden grinder right there. You thought I was going to trade him? Hell no. Not when he Gruden grinds like this. Meanwhile, back in Oakland, Derek Vehicle takes the snap, looking towards his left on 3rd and 5, steps up in the pocket. He's got a man in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown to regain the lead. That's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. In this world of slut walks where harlots are running wild, are there any ladies who are still loyal? As Andrew Lucky Charms would find Jack Doyle, who'd go into the end zone to give the Colts the lead. Whoa, what happened to my Gruden grinders? 49ers possession. Who the hell is Nick Mullins? Pitches the ball to Raheem Mostert, who's got a blocker in front, and Marcus Gilchrist of the Oakland Raiders caught in some sort of genjutsu. He's looking to the east, back to the west, back to the east, back to the west. He still can't find Mostert, who'd go into the end zone for a 52-yard 49ers touchdown. Surfboard. This is ridiculous. I thought we'd have some defense, but turns out we don't got no Gruden grinders at all. They're not Gruden grinding. Where the hell's the defensive coordinator? What's the deal? Why aren't our Gruden grinders Gruden grinding? Well, it's kind of hard to Gruden grind when you can't score on offense. You shut your mouth! I'll take your job! You're no real Gruden grinder! Damn bastards think they can talk to me? I'm the real Gruden grinder, you heard me? I'm the real Gruden grinder! This would lead to Daniel Carlson lining up for a 45-yard field goal, and it's gonna be... It hits off the upright, it's no good. He ain't no goddamn Gruden grinder.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Daniel Carlson! I would rather skateboard on the highway against traffic with no protection into an 18-wheeler than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum! Hey, coach, I just want to let you know I'm not going back into the game. I'm tired of taking this punishment. Why is it that you get to get rest, but I have to stay for the entire game? My back hurts! Guys, send in A.J. McCarron. I want to see if he's a Gruden grinder. And on the next Raiders possession, A.J. McCarron would take the snap, but the necrophilia would continue because the Raiders may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Hey, coach, how did we get blown out by this bum-ass team? Well, thank you for asking, Derek. You see, when you play against a Gruden grinder like Nick Mullins, he can come into the game and not even be verified on Twitter, and his play at halftime got him verified. Your bum-ass, you can't do that because you're not a real Gruden grinder. At the end of the game, they said he was the owner of the Oakland Raiders franchise. Mark Davis doesn't even work here anymore because his seat is occupied by Nick Mullins. You want to know why? Because he's a Gruden grinder. If you don't get your shit together, next year, the starting quarterback for the Oakland Raiders is going to be a real Gruden grinder, and his name is Nick Mullins, not Derek Carr. You got that straight? Don't touch me, you bum-ass A.J. McCarron. I'm surrounded by a bunch of bums, but now that I think about it, I'm making $10 million per year. Maybe I am a Gruden grinder. Third and 8 in Soldier Field. Watch out, Stafford. I can't even lie. He dismissed 2 blockers. That's a Gruden grinder right there. But he ain't my Gruden grinder. Woo! Bears defense, baby. Reminds me of 85. Oh, let me calm my erection. Hey, Derek, I'm going to need you to be a Gruden grinder. I don't understand, Coach. I need you to go out there and be a Gruden grinder. But how do you even do that? You go out there and Gruden grind. That's why you're my quarterback, you idiot. Next possession, you better run Spider 2Y banana 8 times. Here comes Spider 2Y banana, baby. Derek Vehicle takes the snap, 3rd and 3, but damn, the Y fell on the banana, but the outside receiver was there for the score as the Raiders would even up the game. That's not even Spider Y2 banana, but a real Gruden grinder finds a way to make it work. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Daniel Carlson lines up for a 35-yard field goal to win the game for the Oakland Raiders, and we already know he's gonna he made it? Oh my, Daniel Carlson made a game-winning field goal? Well, this is a change of events. I'm not sure what to say. The Raiders fans are beside themselves. I guess what you could say is, he's a real Gruden grinder, baby. Everybody thought he was going to come in and stick up the joint, but I know better than everybody else. He's a real Gruden grinder. You heard me? Daniel Carlson's a Gruden grinder. Here come the Vikings, baby. Kirk family member takes the snap. Watch out. That's a hell of a sack, but a real Gruden grinder would have got a sack, fumble, recovered it, and got him out of field goal range. That's what real Gruden grinders do. You see what we did on Sunday, Mac? We won without you. Why? Because we're some real Gruden grinders. You ain't no Gruden grinder. I don't give a shit about no Gruden grinder. Keep getting those sacks, Mac. We looking like 85 out here, boy. You know, after the game, the turkey's not the only thing getting stuffed. No, you're not getting any pussy. Here come the Raiders, 4th and 8. Derek Vehicle takes the snap.
Oh, son of a bitch!
He's hit from behind, fumbles on the play. The ball scooped up by T-Sizzle Terrell Suggs. He's going back the other way like the Raiders progress this season, headed towards the end zone for a fumble recovery touchdown. As the Ravens extend their lead, the necrophilia continues because the Raiders might be dead, but they're still getting fucked. I thought I had a group of Gruden grinders. I need to trade all these motherfuckers. They ain't shit. You mean like what you did with Khalil Mack? His team is #1 in his division. They had a hell of a game on Thursday. What about Amari Cooper? 3-game win streak. He's playing the best football of his life. Wow, now they choose to be Gruden grinders. It's fucking bullshit, man. Think fast. Derek Vehicle takes the snap, looking to go down the middle of the field. He's got Jared I like to cook in the back of the end zone, and the Raiders are right back into this game. Those are my fucking Gruden grinders. The Raiders in the Rod zone. Rosetta Stone Swedish motherfucker. As Derek Vehicle looking towards his left, he's got a man in the end zone as the Raiders would cut their deficit to 3. That's my fucking Gruden grinders, baby.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Oh no! Not my Gruden grinders! What is this I see? The San Francisco 49ers and the Oakland Raiders eliminated from playoff contention? There is only one place you can go for your ineptitude and failure to win games and make it to the postseason. There's only one place you can go. Consider your names written down in the Death Note, because your dreams of going to the postseason, your dreams of hoisting the Lombardi Trophy have been absolutely deleted. Back to the land of them boys. Dick takes the snap on 2nd and 5, looking towards his right. He's got Armani Exchange Cooper in the end zone as the Cowboys would once again regain the lead. I knew that son of a bitch was a Gruden grinder. He just didn't want a Gruden grind from me, that asshole. But on the very next play from scrimmage, Dick takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got Armani Exchange Cooper. He took the Eagles secondary to Best Buy. They went to the appliance section because he turned on the burners as he'd go into the end zone for a 75-yard touchdown as Dallas would regain the lead. I don't care what he does in Dallas. Was he doing it in Oakland? If he ain't doing it in Oakland, he ain't no Gruden grinder. Game on the line in Oakland, 4th and goal. Derek Vehicle takes the snap. He'd find Derek Carrier as the Oakland Raiders would take the lead. Fuck yeah, my fucking Gruden grinders. 3-yard field goal for Pro Bowl kicker Chris Boswell to send the game to overtime. He lines up. He slipped. He slipped. The ball is recovered by the Oakland Raiders. The game is over. You have got to be kidding me.
You guys are Nazis, man! You're freaking Nazis!
Yeah, baby! Those are some fucking Gruden grinders out there! Fuck you, Tomlin! You got no counter for my Gruden
I'm Luigi, number one. Mamma mia!
Fuck! I cannot believe it!
Oh, fuck yeah.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
Jared Goff takes the snap on 2nd and 3, but watch out for Mark Morrison. Khalil Mack forces a fumble, but it was recovered by the Rams. A real Gruden grinder would have forced the fumble and recovered it. You want to know why you didn't? Because you ain't no real Gruden grinder. You're wondering why I'm grinding my teeth? Because I'm a Gruden grinder. Gruden grinders grind their teeth. Our cameras would take a trip to the gynecologist. There's a black woman who happens to be the patient. She's spreading her legs. Let's take a look inside of her vagina. We'd enter the black hole where the Broncos are trying to field the kick inside the 5. Dwayne Harris says, you thought I was going to let the ball go out of bounds?
Gotcha, bitch!
He'd pick up the ball at the 1-yard line. He'd catch the entire Denver Broncos defense in a genjutsu. He'd then open his Bible, turn it to Chronicles 13 verses 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. He'd carry the ball 99 yards into the end zone for the Oakland Raiders touchdown. You see that right there? That's a fucking Gruden grinder, baby. And 2 plays later, Jalen, what do you call a dick? Richard would go into the end zone as the Raiders would take a 3-possession lead. There goes my fucking Gruden grinders. Hey, Doug Martin, what are you getting the Broncos defense for Christmas?
The S truck's back and it's better than ever. It's a dump truck this year. The S truck's here.
Doug Martin runs a man over and he's gonna ice the game. The Raiders are gonna win. Kansas City Bloods in the Swoop zone. Tariq Hill gets the handoff and it appears the necrophilia is beginning in Kansas City because the Raiders may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. These fucking Gruden grinders suck. I need a new batch of Gruden grinders. You didn't Gruden grind all year. You were supposed to be my Gruden grinders, goddammit. Trade everybody. I want new Gruden grinders.
Ho, 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 ho! Santa Claus is here, huddle up!
Send out the man who handed John Hancock the pen to sign the Declaration of Independence. Sebastian Janikowski lines up for a 57-yard field goal, but watch out, Articuno's still around. The ball is sailing wide to the right. It's no good. Oh, my Lord. Somebody call the EMT for the elderly. He ain't no Gruden grinder, and I drafted that motherfucker. A real Gruden grinder would have made that kick. On the ensuing drive, 2nd play of the 4th quarter, Thick takes the snap over the middle, connects with Amari Armani exchange Cooper. He'd carry the ball to the 16-yard line. That isn't special at all. A real Gruden grinder would have found a way to score on that play. That's what you dumbasses get. You thought you was going to win with Amari Cooper? He ain't no Gruden grinder. Look at the Bears. Did they win with Khalil Mack? He ain't no Gruden grinder. Did the Seahawks win with Sebastian Janikowski? He ain't no Gruden grinder. Gruden grinders find a way to win. Next AFC possession, Deshaun Where My Dreadlocks receivers. Watson connects with Jared. I like to cook to move the chains. Those are my fucking Gruden grinders. They can't stop our Gruden grinders representing for the Oakland Raiders. For Khalil Mack, he's a fucking traitor. Here come the NFC, baby, representing them boys. Thick takes the snap, doesn't even look at Thick, going deep to Amari Cooper. But it's incomplete. The ball gave his noggin a flogging. That's why we got rid of him, because he ain't no fucking Gruden grinder. Just like we got rid of Mack. He lost in the playoffs. Got rid of Janikowski. He lost in the playoffs. Got rid of Cooper. He lost in the playoffs. What will be the fate of Patterson? We'll find out if he's a real Gruden grinder or not. 3rd and 10. Brady takes the snap, looking towards his left. He connects with Cordero Patterson, but he'd failed to get the first down. See, that's why we traded his ass. A real Gruden grinder would have got the first down. You know, none of this would have been possible if those damn referees didn't stop my Gruden grinders from winning that divisional playoff game in 2001. There would have been no dynasty. Oh, but Gruden, yourself and the league had ample opportunities.
You should have gone for the head.
You are watching a master at work.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with it?
So what's on?
Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick.